I'm really grateful for you actually joining me today on a really hot topic right now, which is the professional conduct. And I want to thank everybody who joined me on Zoom, joined me on LinkedIn, and also joined me on Facebook and YouTube as well. So I'm really grateful for you being here today. And I would like to start something with maybe some people are going to be like, really, you can't say that or anything like that. But I really want to say that do you really want to be a wimp in your personal and professional life? Because that means that you have no willingness, you have no inspiration, you have no memory, you can't recall the things you've done yesterday, and your perception is way off, way off. So for me, that's what a wimp is. And as a business professional, but not only as individuals, as humans, we would like to have the willingness to do more, right? We would like to have the power to create. We would like to have that ability to to remember, to have a great memory, to remember the things that we've done right and the things that we haven't done right, because that's more important than anything else. But we also we have to have that the right to see, to perceive it in the right way. So that's why I call it the wimp mode, because if you don't have the willingness, you're not inspired, your memory is playing tricks, and your perception is even worse, then you kind of like, hold by something. And one of the things that is holding you back are the habits. And I don't know, if are you aware of what habits are actually holding you back? Are you aware of the difference between the things that you know and the things that you do? Are you really aware how big the gap is between these two? The things that you know and the things that you do. And as Bob Proctor said, because I really like, and unfortunately, the late Bob Proctor, he was a great mentor and was one of my mentors. But he said this: our actions and behaviors are mainly led by our habits, which form a paradigm. So, conscious or unconscious, our mind is what causes all this, the results that we get. So we consciously gather information and unconsciously create the behavior. You see, sometimes you wonder, like, why did I do this when I know it is going to give me the wrong results? So our thoughts lead to our feelings, which lead to our actions, moving ourselves into our results. And what this has to do with the finance, well, kind of everything, because your environment and yourself is how you see the opportunities or challenges in your, and it is affecting us more than we know. And we are the the hardest part is that we're not even aware when this happens until we learn how to make ourselves aware. So the key to making a change is to find out where the first thoughts, the habits, they have originated from. Was it actually really yours, or was it something that you embedded from a previous generation, like your parents, your teachers? And the minute you learn where these limited beliefs are coming from, then you're going to understand what is causing you to take the wrong decisions or thinking the wrong way when you're under pressure. And this has a lot to do with finance, because if you don't have the right perception and you don't have the right attitude towards what we perceive, then this is going to affect you personally, professionally. So your finances are very affected by your thinking. Is it a negative or is it a positive? Do you, when you plan something for the future, do you actually write down your goals, your targets, your achievements? And if you do, which is great, how often do you review them? How often do you actually look at them and see, this is what I am, this is what I've done, this is what I'm thinking based on those information? Because one of the key to be successful is to be committed and to know your product and to know the process that everything goes from A to B or A to Z, and follow that process fully. Because the minute you follow that process fully, you can move forward with a purpose and seek the benefits of your action. Correct, right? As Martin says in there, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you're going, which is very, very true. So that's why the purpose, it's there. The reason for this, why these processes are in place, and the step to takes are there for a reason. If you skip steps, or if you say, "Oh, I know this, I'm just going to move to the next one," then you'll be unsuccessful. You'll lose money. You will lose important things in your life. One of the reason things go great, and especially if you look at the kids, why kids are learning so much and so fast, and this is because they are curious. They ask questions, they seek answers, and we have the tendency to lose this ability as we grow, and also especially when we are under pressure, we put out in a stressful situation. As a business owners and entrepreneurs, how much what that is. You kind of, men actually live by that. So it's kind of a daily task. So this is where we have the tendency to not think straight because of those extra factors and the limited beliefs we have. We're like, "Oh, I'm going to lose the money. What if I don't have money to pay?" And so on. So when you receive these objections, those stressors, you need to understand where they come from. So instead of reacting, you need to stay focused, acknowledge where it comes from, understand what's causing it, and respond. Because the minute you respond and you don't take a decision in a hasty way, then you are in control. And the control is key to your financial success, to your personal and professional development. And that way you can handle any objections coming on you. And we all know that the objections you're going to get, not in the personal life, especially in professional life, because the customers, the clients, they want things, and they say, like, "You're not the right person, your company." And one of the things that people avoid is to ask these simple questions. Why not? What's stopping you? Ask the hard questions. The way you handle your objection will predict how your financial circumstances will change in the future. And great handling will turn a disgruntled customer into one which will fight your corner and will lead in your battles and will take you into the producing more, getting better reviews, and bring your business to a financial growth. And one of the things that people don't understand in business, especially in business, is agreeing and being positive with your customers is crucial. Because the minute you want to have that customer retention high as a percentage, then you have to agree to understand where they come from. And this applies in your organization, your team, your staff, your family, and even with yourself. Because it's important to approach everything with an open mind and from a place of gratitude and greatness. Because people say, like, "Oh, this is a pain in a backside of a customer. I'm just going to let him go." But they don't think how easy that customer is going to go and speak to other people. And when a simple question, can I just turn it the other way around, fix the problem, and find the solution and move on? And I know staff or some customers can be quite a handful, but that's the charm. That's the beauty. That's when you see the great ways to find the solution. You become proactive. Your imagination, creation, perception, everything just comes together and create that solution by asking the right questions. And coming from a mode of service and having the right attitude is crucial to your business, but also it's crucial to your mental well-being, because that stress, that not be able to sleep at, all this, they're going to cause you to go into some sort of stressful situation. You're not going to be able to sleep, or anything like that. And I want to bring something to you and to your attention. And I put like a 10 steps process based on the principle of one of the greatest book that I've read, among other, The Richest Man in Babylon. And those steps are really, really good for your financial journey. And one, it doesn't matter where you are right now in business. If something goes in the right direction, you need to stop and start your financial journey again by looking at an action plan, by beginning by analyzing your current financial situation, calculate the income, calculate the expenses, and look at savings. And from that, you determine a percentage of your income, which you save it regularly. It's not just it's going to happen overnight. Save a portion of your income consistently, because the concept of paying yourself first emphasizes the importance of saving before you actually spend. That's the whole important, the whole point. If you would like to spend, but we don't look about saving, and we think saving, it's a bad thing. If you save it in the right way, it's going to save you in the future for going bankrupt, for getting stressed, and so on. So that's one. Number two is control your spending. Again, action plan. You want to create a detailed budget outlining your monthly expenses and income, and you want to identify the areas where you can cut this unnecessary spending and allocate those funds towards savings, right? People say like, oh, stop talking about savings. I can see a few messages there, but at the end of the day, look, if you don't save, how are you going to be able to look into the pots that you can actually move money around to make it better for you? And when you control your expenditures, you live within your means, and you're going to avoid this excessive spending. Because when you budget wisely to allocate funds for necessary expenses, then you're going to be prepared. You're going to be, ready to make your money multiply, which is one of the things that we do as 10x coaches. As 10x, I believe in 10x is like 10 times more. We multiply. So this is where the money, step number 3, goes in, because that's where your money needs to multiply. So this is where an action plan is about educating yourself, and about different investment options such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and real estate, and there are many others. But this is where you start with low risk investments like index funds, and then you do your research and consult with your financial advisor, obviously, because it's only to do that before we get in. But investing your saving wisely to make your money grow over time, it'll allow you to seek more opportunities, going to allow you to provide reasonable returns while minimizing your risk. And that way you can guard the treasure you have. So you don't just save them, but then you spend them in the right way, in different ways, to maximize it and make it grow. So this is, that when you guard your wealth, which is step number 4, is, again, it's all about that action plan. Because the more cautious of, if you want to go to this get rich quick schemes and high risk investments, by all means, just go. But it's not going to happen overnight. The risk is very high. You see where I'm going, right? So you need to prioritize stable and reputable investment opportunity. You need to diversify your portfolio to reduce your risk, because when you reduce your risk, then you will prioritize the security and preservation of your wealth. You're going to look and avoid the risky investment schemes, right? That's why you're gonna learn from it. It's going to allow you to understand what's the step and where you're going to go, how you're going to grow your potential, which is step number 5, is to increase your earning potential. And the only way to do it is identifying the skills that are in demand in your industry, in your field, your team, they need it, and you need to start investing in yourself. Self-development. You need to invest in the people that are working with you, and invest in courses, workshops, join these live calls, or even record ones, training programs, which will allow you to improve those skills. And look for opportunity where you can actually take more responsibilities if you can at work, or consider starting a side business. Like I said, that's based on the information you get, the knowledge you obtain from going into this, because continuously you will improve your skills, you will improve your knowledge, and that way is going to allow you to increase your potential, and you become more valuable. Because the more valuable you are, the more money you're going to get. And education and self-improvement are key, because that's going to allow you to move into the next step to look about what the future is going to be like. And this is what you're going to create. And we're moving into step 6, where when you're going to create those passive incomes, you're going to create the different income streams. So you're going to want to explore ways to generate passive income, like investing in dividends or stock or properties. I mean properties and stock as well. I have online courses which I use. I do programs for coaching and mentoring in different business strategies and sales, and maximizing the business. And then you set aside a portion of your savings to fund those streams. Then they're going to become self-generating, income-generating ventures, because that's when you ensure your future. You plan for the future by creating streams of passive income, and it's going to allow you to generate that revenue, and it's going to go into book next level, go into the next thing. And the more research you make, the more you're going to get. Because one of the things that people are running away from, because I always too much, I have no money, or I don't know how to do it, it's real estate. The real estate is a big market, and there are different niches where you can dig into it. But it's again going back to that knowledge and understanding and skills. And this is what you need to action. Again, put that plan into place and determine your budget, determine your finance, and what are the options, and look at what do you have. You're considering to buy rental properties, you're looking to buy and do Airbnbs, you're looking to buy properties to do something like fix them up and sell them straight away, or whatever the plan is. Just make sure you get it right and do it, because increasing that ability to earn is going to allow you to grow that and move into owning those properties, building the wealth. And the real estate can generate income and appreciate over time. When people say market is crashing, is it crashing? Really, it takes about 2-3 years to actually crash, and usually it's always going like this. So it's going up and down, up and down, but it's always going up. So your future income, which is step number 9, it's about step number 8, it's about that future. When you set up that kind of retirement account, and you can call it 401k in US, or any other names they want. Just call it whatever you want to call. Just put it, this is my account where I'm going to make some contribution continuously and take advantage of the information I have and the money they're coming in, to set them on the side, where at the right time I'm going to buy another property, or buy a yacht, if that's helping you with your business. And this is where, if you make a profitable investment, then it's going to generate that income. And this is going to be going to the step number 9. When you prepare for your future, you prepare for your retirement or unforeseen circumstances, be on that side. When you have a portion of your income, it's always for the future. At least 10% of your income should go on the side continuously. This is your place where you're going to just take money on the side, and you're going to continuously improve, allocate time each month for that personal development, read books on finance, attend seminars, like I said before, seek advice from mentors like I have, and I'm happy to share my skills and knowledge with anybody who's interested. We're doing Leap coaching, we're doing the 10x business coaching as well. We're doing so many things that are beneficial for you, because I found beneficial. I used to think that earning £2,000 a month was a lot, and then I made 30,000 a month, and I was like, okay, so what's that 1,000? I need to go to the next level. So this is when step number 10 comes in, when you review and adjust. So you look on that plan again, that action plan, and regularly review your financial goals, your investment, your budget. You know exactly where you are, right? Yeah, you're correct there, Daniel. So is this in the investment, the budget, adjust the plan as needed based on those circumstances and the market condition. And this is where you're going to be going into increase your wisdom. You're going to continue to educate yourself about those financial matters. You're going to seek advice from individuals and learn from your experience. So yeah, Those principles revolve around the idea of living frugally, saving diligently, investing wisely, continuously seeking self-improvement. And regardless of your current financial situation or where your business is right now, you can achieve prosperity by following this principle. There are 10 principles, and they are really simple. Start the process, control your expenditure, multiply your business and your money, guard that treasure from your loss. Be careful, avoid the risky investments, increase your ability to earn, get more knowledge, the more you're going to get. Ensure the finance for the future, get more stream of income. And the minute you increase that ability to earn, you know how to make a profitable investment, and then you're going to see the future income coming in, and then you're going to be super wise, and you're not going to do too many mistakes. We all do mistakes, which is unfortunately these things happen. But if you actually follow these steps, it's going to be easy for you. And I want to tell you quickly before I know that time is crucial, and we don't have too much, and I don't want to hold you, especially probably you're either just starting your business day, if you're in US and any other places, or you're having your lunch. So I'll just put together 15 key principles. 1, budgeting. Create a realistic budget to track your income and expenses. Allocate funds to essential savings and discretionary spending. 2, have that emergency fund. When you build an emergency fund with at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses to cover any unexpected financial setbacks. 3, saving and investing, because when you save a portion of your income regularly and invest it wisely to grow your wealth over time, will help you. It's going to diversify your investment, and it's going to be less risk. Learn about debt management. That's number 4. Avoid accumulating high interest debts whenever it's possible. Try to pay off the debts with the high interest first. And then goal number 5, financial goals. Make sure you're very clear on your finance, both short term and long term, because it's going to keep you motivated and focused on your objectives. And then you're going to be number 6. You have to live below your means. Avoid excessive spending and lifestyle inflation, because so many people are losing money because I just got money, I'm going to go into and I'm going to spend because I have so much money. And to live below your means to save so you can invest more. Number 7 is financial education. Remember, continuously educate yourself about personal finance, investment, and financial planning. And knowledge is a valuable asset. Remember that. Number 8, it's insurance. Ensure that you have that appropriate insurance coverage to protect you in any event. Auto, home, business, you name it. You just get secure on that. And make sure you have that plan for retirement, that account where you contribute towards until you die, and even afterwards, to make sure you take advantage of that. And if you work for somebody, see if that your employer is going to do that. And I want your number 10 is to regularly review your finances, because if you assess your finances on the practical way, then you can adjust your budget and you can make any adjustment, any necessary changes to your financial plan. Number 11, it's avoid to do this impulse purchases, or like buy a new car or buy a house when you don't really need it. Practice self-control when it comes to spending, avoiding those impulsive buying decisions because they will strain finances. And number 12, I want you to seek professional advice. You can speak to myself or people that they are more like experts in finance or anything like that. I'm an expert in strategies and maximizing, optimizing businesses. So anything that I can do to help time management, just let me know. Because when you have the right people next to you, you're going to be seeing a big difference. Number 13 is pay attention to your taxes. Don't avoid to pay your taxes. Pay your taxes will optimize your tax strategy by taking advantage of tax advantage accounts and deduction. Make sure you have a really good accountant and a solicitor, because that's going to help you a lot. And number 14, it's give back. I want you to allocate a portion of your income for charitable donation or community involvement to promote your financial and social responsibility. Give back, because the more you give, the more you're going to get. Trust me, it's all about giving, because the universe goes the way. It's like, you can call it karma, what goes around comes around, you name it, but give, but don't give more than you have, and give that to the right. Just pick one and stick to it. And number 15, sorry, before I'm gonna let you go, and I hope you really enjoyed this and you'll be staying disciplined. Come to the next one as well, because it will happen again. Stay disciplined, because consistency and discipline are essential. And if you stick to your financial plan, even when faced with temptation or setbacks, you're going to be a winner. You're going to win. You're going to take that leap. You're going to become unstoppable, because remember that personal finance is unique to each individual and your circumstances are different. So I want you to tailor those principles to fit your specific financial goals and needs. And I wanted to thank you for actually coming on today. And if you have any questions, we have 2 minutes to go. Free to ask. I'm happy to answer any questions. I see that there are a few people in, but just before I go, one thing I have offer. I say offer, but it's not really offer. I want to give more to you. So if you have any questions, if it's anything that you want to talk, if you want a review or overview of your business, of your life, or anything, reach out to me. It's going to be free. We're going to spend about 45 minutes to an hour where we're going to discuss all these terms, and we're going to discuss all the things that happen in your life. Where do you want to go? Been doing? Where do you looking to go next? What's stopping you, what's moving you forward, and so on. So reach out to me. You can go to my website. It's www.cristianvoinea.com. That's CRISTIANVOINEA.com. Or you can reach me on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok. I don't know. You can reach me anywhere. Just send me a message and I'll be more than happy to help and to even come and see you. I have no problem with that. I flew all the way to New York to meet somebody. I was even out to Cape Verde to meet some great people in there, which was a great experience, and I'm looking forward to catch up with them again soon. Dubai and to Cancun and any other places that I was to provide assistance. So it's always great to give back, and I want you to have a great day, be successful, and remember, you're unique, your circumstances are unique. Don't look at other people, but learn, study, and apply it on you like I apply it on me. I wish you a great day, all the best, and thank you again for coming and for joining me on this great call today.